Well, I feel honored to be talking to this gentleman here by the name Peter Emolemo, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the Gambling Authorities in Botswana. How are you and how do you feel being back here in Nigeria?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me for the interview. We did host a conference called the International Association of Gambling Regulators, where I made partnerships, collaborations. My second time in the same place, in the same hotel. Last, I was invited by the National Lotteries Board. This time around is Lagos State Lottery Gaming Commission. So we've made quite a lot in terms of partnerships. There's friendships. There are some stuff that we are learning from Nigeria. There are some stuff around responsible gambling that they learned while they were in Botswana. It's great to be here again.
It's lovely to have you. You were one of the speakers out here today, and you shared your wealth of knowledge with us. But from your own standpoint of view, what do you think should be the take home for everybody that attended the summit this year? What should they take back home with them and implement into the gaming sector to allow us grow in the global market?
Yes, this sector, it needs some bit of growth. We should change the way we are doing things, issues of innovation. All the operators, they should get to understand markets before they go into markets. There's this thing that in terms of Nigeria, they have 16 million people betting daily. But if you're a new entrant, you have to understand the culture, the nature. Nigeria is doing quite well in terms of betting. I don't know about lotteries. So the takeaway is that when you enter African markets, your Botswanas, your Kenya, your South Africa, you should understand the traditions, the beliefs, the cultures. For example, in Botswana, gambling is so stigmatized. When you talk gambling, they think it's casinos. But then when you do iGaming, e-gaming, and all these other virtual games, they don't think it's gambling. So we are trying to address this thing. It's very, very important. There's some statistics that on our population, they visit all this online platform to play. So when they play this iGaming, is not gambling. But if you talk casino, yes, that's what people should get to understand. Yes, they don't think the national lottery is a form of gambling. They know it's a lottery. So there's a lot of stigma, but we are addressing that through public education, public awarenesses. So far, we've covered close to 100 villages in Botswana. That's quite a lot. We've developed strategies around teaching them while young, school programs, such that they can get to know the pros and the cons of gambling. There is a difference between addiction, problem gambling, and responsible gambling. We did a study in Botswana. We are currently still at 95% who are responsible gamblers. Then we have 5% who are problem gamblers. So we are saying to the fellows, should we get to stigmatize gambling? Yes, that's where we are. There's a lot of work that we are doing in Botswana in terms of teaching Botswana about the difference of the two. Yes.
Thank you. Before I let you go, I'll ask you this last and final question. There's been a lot of conversation about collaboration within the African continent amongst neighboring African countries. What would you say should be the step in the right direction into collaborating amongst African countries to, grow the African gaming market in the global sector?
Yes, we have what we call the Gambling Regulator Africa Forum. I think the last conference was held in Botswana, I think 5 years ago. So as regulators, we are reviving that gambling regulator Africa Forum. So we are reviving it. We had a meeting a couple of weeks back. So I think soon we'll be having the match revived. We'll do the launch in Botswana. We have Mr. Bashir, who's in that as well. We have those from Ghana. So we are putting the rest of Africa. We have recently signed an MOU with Namibia. We have MOUs with South Africa. We are planning to have an MOU with Nigeria. So that's why I'm here. Part of the sideline discussions will be around is to collaborate, organize conference like this once, invite your peers in Africa so that we speak with one voice. We are able to exchange ideas. We are able to talk about the systems so that at the end we become one Africa in terms of gaming. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Peter, for talking to us. Like I told you guys, wealth of knowledge coming from Mr. Peter Emolemo. Thank you so much for honoring me in this interview. I wish you an amazing day ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you.